All right, so you saw my last video. I probably look like a raving lunatic, um, which I probably am. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm doing okay. This is kind of an update. I've just been busting ass. I've just been working so hard. Um, Winter was rough, man. We burned through about 4.5 cords of wood, which is 8 feet wide, 4 feet tall, 4 feet deep. Is one cord of wood split neatly stacked, and I went through 4.5 of those. So that was fun. That was rough. And living on a fixed income, it would have been, $400 something for me to get maybe 3/4 of a cord. So to pay for what I did would have cost me almost 2 grand, easily. And instead of doing that, I bought $100 chainsaw and about $150 in axes. And I got a lot of work done. I was able to, I was still splitting wood in the middle of winter. Luckily, we have a lot of down trees in the lot that we bought. We bought a house. For those of you that haven't kept up with me, I've kept up with a few when I could game. Very, very rarely because my hands are still messed up. And I'm garbage. I'm garbage on all the new content, y'all. I tried to play with Panzer, and I tried to play with Creamy, and I get my ass kicked. I die. I dodge. I don't have time to put the timing in that I used to get down, and my fingers don't hit the buttons fast enough. My parrying's off. Like, I'm just trash. I'm a trash gamer. You'd have to hardcore carry me, and that's no fun for anybody. So, on top of that, I've been trying to be more self-sufficient around the house. I learned to make my own oatmeal. I mean, not my own oatmeal. I mean, like, cereal. I've just been looking up recipes for stuff. So, one of my favorite things, because again, I'm learning to live on a fixed income, man. I can't do the jobs that I would normally do. I can't type very efficiently. I'm pecking with like one finger. I can't even do that for too long because my fucking wrist hurts. If I can keep my hands straight, I can do anything. So maybe if I can find the right controller to let me hit it with these, that'll work. As long as I don't have to hold a control. But anyway, until then, I can't. This just hurts. This is just one way that I kind of stretch my wrists a little bit. But I don't like to be a liability in the game. I love you guys too much to fuck up your time to have fun, and I know you're having fun, whether it's whatever. But I wake up and I'm working pretty much from sun up to sundown. I've got to dig out a path. I've got a greenhouse coming in. It's a 10 foot by 20 foot. I've got some area that I've cleared out. I'm going to upload videos of all the stuff that I've been working on, and you can kind of see, if you want to see it. I'm going to start some of these talking videos that are more like a lunatic raving, because that's kind of what I sound like sometimes when I'm thinking about the patterns that I see and how it's going to affect the world. This is crazy, y'all. But I'm good. I've just kind of had to isolate myself. Everything kind of hit all at once a couple of years ago. It's been almost 3 years now since I've been dealing with this condition, Ehlers-Danlos. It's an EDS is what they call it. My body doesn't absorb collagen right. No matter what I do, I eat a high protein diet. I eat collagen like fucking no tomorrow. I'm making bone marrow and bone stocks and everything that I can do. Collagen supplements, protein and smoothies, and it's just to be normal or to repair whatever little tears I have. And they estimate that since surgery doesn't work, they sew me together and my tears just fall apart. They estimate that my best option is just to brace and wear like compression stuff and wait 16 months for for my body to heal itself, because that's always worked so far. So after 2 years of physical therapy and occupational therapy and specialist after specialist in 4 different hospital systems. I, well, first my car blew up, so my Ford only had like 60,000, 64,000 miles or less, 6337 or something like that. And it was right at the 8-year mark, right where I couldn't turn it in. It would have cost me almost $8,000 to get a new engine put in it. So I just scrapped it. I had surgery and then another surgery and then another surgery, and then none of them fucking responded well. And 3 surgeries in a year, I couldn't use my hands at all. Like, you're stuck in a cast for 6 to 9 months out of a year. That's no way to live your life. Your whole body and your everything atrophies, and it's just not fun, y'all. So the last year I really busted ass, man. I was out here mowing my yard. I started digging some trees. I have 3 trees that made it through the winter out of 6. My 2 plum trees died, and my cat killed one of my other peach trees. But with this rough winter, I got 2 apple trees that made it, and I got 1 peach tree that made it, so that's good. Because I wasn't able to move on the ice. We had a really rough winter this year. But other than that, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just looking at everything. I sit down and relax. I take breaks. But because I have a limited income, I can't rent the machines that I need to dig through the mountain and make the paths that I would like. We've got other priorities at your medical shit. Got to take care of my wife. Anyway, money's allocated for other things. So rather than wait, I've got a steel bar that I'm just break. I know that sounds bad, but I'm able to break earth. I'll show you. I'll get some more videos going for you guys, and I'll upload it. And just to let you know, like I'm still a lunatic. I'm still going hard. I'm just not so tanky as Frank the Tank was, and my name on social media now is Frankie-not-so-tanky. But it's hard for me to keep up with social media, so I'm hoping soon we'll be able to sell my mom's house and she'll come here and move in with me, and then I'll have my own photographer, videographer, and then we'll be able to upload more videos. We'll learn to edit videos together while I'm doing stuff. She can be working on stuff. No, I'm kidding. But we're all working together to get our incomes together to try to be more self-sufficient. I have some space. My mom, she loves the mountains where we live. It's such a beautiful place. I'm trying to make it more beautiful every day, and I'm feeding us. I'm cooking everything. My wife is helping. She cooks too, but she's a nurse. She works 12 hours, sometimes 16-hour days if she gets mandated. So for me, my time, I mean, I get up and I make our own cereal mix, a little French toast crunch. I've got a little recipe I found online, and I put it in the oven, and 30 minutes later or 20 minutes later it's done, and then 10 minutes you wait, and then you can freaking throw it in a bowl, man. It's super easy. I've been working on like making chia puddings and stuff like that because there's huge anti-inflammatories, really good for your health. And like I said, bone stocks and bone marrow, those are things that I try to incorporate in my diet all the time. So we've been doing like rotisserie chickens. We'll buy a rotisserie chicken from like Walmart for like $5. If you get them when they're cold the next day, they're like $3. So you can get 5-6 pounds of meat, and then you have a bone carcass you can throw in there with some carrots and celery and garlic and onions, and you've got a nice stock. You can use that to make everything more flavorful beans, more flavorful rice. I mean, all types of stuff. I've been just cooking like crazy and I'm almost turning on this shit. Like I'm trying to limit the amount of money I spend on crap, and I'm trying to make it myself because it costs pennies on the dollar when you just need some flour and sugar, cinnamon, and vanilla. I mean, it's nuts. $9 a bag for Rice Krispies treats, and it's like $1 for rice. You can get parboiled rice too for like $1. Like, it's crazy. Anyway, I've been focusing on trying to make my life more affordable, and right now things are about to get crazy, so everybody's going to need some affordability. Take care of yourself, save your money. I'll try to keep up with y'all more. All right, I love you. Stay crazy helpful. Lunatic out.